I own us. I'm gonna get straight to it, man. You know, sometimes you have to know when to just let go. Meaning, like, not pay attention to what the masses want you to pay attention to, or not stress over this and that. Sometimes I had to catch myself and realize, like, why am I stressing about what's going on in the world, the current events? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm going to always keep my eyes on what's going on from a bird's view, you know. And when I need to be up close and personal, it is what it is, but you have to learn when to cut it off, when to not pay attention to social media, etc. Even though there's a lot of people that just cannot do that, including myself sometimes. And it's only because I've been trying to not say keep up, but trying to stay consistent. But I'm like, man, listen, you either support me or you're not. You either like me or you hate me. It is what it is, you know. Um, a lot of times, man, we go through so many things and we want approval from others. That's another reason why we're on social media and etc. All type of different scenarios and situations. Because we want some type of acceptance, from other people, whether it's a female or your peers or whoever. I've just learned, man, sometimes I just shut down. Just like if I pause from doing YouTube or whatever sometimes, it ain't because I'm super, it could be other things too. I'm not going to lie, or whatever that be going on. But sometimes I don't worry about it. I'm not going to overstress myself about things that I cannot necessarily control in this physical realm. As far as this current condition that we are in, as far as like working and this and that, we all have our stresses. I just think that there are more people that's on this realm in this world that want to be a part of groups of people and be accepted, and you know that's the reason why people post pics and they go out and they posting this, they letting everybody know this and that because they want people to see them. Sometimes it's good to be a mystery, and then sometimes a lot of times it's good to not know certain things. Not saying not knowing things that you should know and be aware of, etc. Just certain things that's not necessarily going to affect you from not knowing. Because sometimes it's less stressful not knowing certain things, and I'm just being honest. That's why I've learned, yeah, I may study, I may do certain things, but I have to take time to just give my brain a break. Because even with this whole awakening thing, too, it can be a whole lot for a person, man. You could damn near go crazy, it's true. You know, I just really, do it for people that really, that's going through similar things as I am, or know somebody, or just have an understanding. But it's like, back when I first started or whatever doing this, and people would make certain comments that I just figure was ignorant. It didn't necessarily get to me. It's just like, why would you pay attention to something if you don't like it or don't agree with it? I feel like you must, I must be doing something as far as if I'm getting your attention. But yeah, I'm saying all that to say this, like, I do like doing YouTube and, you know, interacting with people that want to interact with me. But I'm not gonna overstress myself on trying to get, I am trying to reach goals. Obviously, I've said it all through, the platform or all through the content, but you know, I'm okay with just chilling for a minute too, because one thing is not gonna change is me being an underdog immortal. You know, way before I ever, turned on the camera, man, my life was exactly like this and a lot of other crazy things. And so still been monitored, etc. So it's like, if I'm sharing with you, then I only ask you to do certain things that doesn't really cost you nothing, or if you want to help in other ways. But I'm like I said, it's not a big deal, you know, because I've been a hustler, I've been a grinder, especially for the people that know, they see me. They try to act like they don't, just like they see you, and they try to act like they don't. A person's eyes are always on you. That's why his eyes on us. You know, but yeah, we just got to learn a lot of times to just know when to just not care. You know, yeah, I like to talk about spiritual, deep things. Yeah, I do like to talk about current events and certain things, but there are certain times where I have to cut all that stuff off. And believe me, it feels so good. It's almost like uh, a weight being lifted off your shoulder. When you don't carry, like, you're on social media, some people are like, hey, I need to get all these likes. I'm trying to, or if you making content, man, I'm trying to reach this goal now. Nothing wrong with that. Keep doing what you do, Don't stop or give up or whatever. But all I'm saying is be the controller of your emotions. Don't let social media or mainstream media or people try to steer you and have your outlook on a person. That's just like, for instance, with these wars and etc. that whatever that be going on, because you got so many stories, and who knows if they crisis actors, if something really going on, and all kinds of stuff. Who knows? Because who knows, behind closed doors, these people probably sitting back having dinner with each other. You know. But yeah, so it's like I don't care, and I'm glad too. It gave me a disadvantage for not knowing certain things, even now, as far as like with the whole social media or making videos and being a loner for the most part amongst many. You know what I mean? But I'm okay with just, if I have to take a break, because if a person not giving me what I asked for, especially like on here, it's cool, and I don't want to get all this stuff, whatever YouTubes and guidelines. Sometimes I just don't care. And I'm not just speaking about like making videos, just life in general, any avenue you could be in. Just like people in relationships with people, and it's just because they really don't want to be alone. So a lot of times they accept anything and everything, unless they live in some type of different lifestyle. And hey, who's to knock them? So yeah, man. So I had to catch myself, man. I'm vibrating low. My mind is in a low vibration. But then I had to catch myself and say, look, man, I came down here to have this experience. I'm not saying like I don't care, that I'm gonna sit up here and just try to indulge in low vibrational activities. I've been doing that, but I'm learning to try not to, you know, be stuck in that, if that makes sense. Be stuck in that type of vibration. Because I feel like I automatically vibrate high for whatever reason. I feel like I automatically vibrate high, but it's so many times for me being on this realm that I get stuck on low vibrational things. They could be women, it could be trying to get money, just like anybody else, man. But I have to catch myself and be like, look, sometimes you just kind of can't care. Just like sometimes I just throw some stuff on. I mean, I don't come outside just looking any kind of way, but people done talked about me. I'm like, my hair like this. I mean, I come out kind of presentable, but sometimes I don't care about how somebody look at me or what I got on, or I don't need to be in the fashion week and have the Yeezys and all that extra stuff on. Again, that's just people caring about what other people think. Because if people were just wearing that stuff for themselves, I doubt if they'll be paying that much money for shoes and clothing. They want other people to look at them and be like, oh my God, this dude done paid this much, or this woman done paid that much. or this going on the news, and this war is happening, and this discrimination, and this police involved shooting at it. Sometimes it's so much where you get overwhelmed where you have to shut it down. Obviously temporarily, because we're gonna have to deal with those type of situations, especially as underdog immortals. Anybody that can relate to me and who can relate to us. You know. So yeah, as much as I like to get deep, sometimes I just want to talk simple and just see what's going on with the people. You know, because yeah, I've heard a lot of the celebrity talk and the scandals and this and that. Yeah, I wanted to make certain content on that, and maybe I will. But right now, I'm not fully satisfied with certain things, so we'll see how that plays out. I am triple ones, you know what I mean? For a reason. A person asked me, why do I have four ones? What's understood don't necessarily always have to be explained. So yeah, man, so you really have to learn the art of not caring. And meaning not caring, meaning not saying let yourself go or go do something stupid or anything like that. It's just knowing when to shut certain things off. Don't overwhelm yourself with work, overwhelm yourself with what is that? The scare tactics, fear mongering, and this and that. Yes, there's a lot of things taking place. We know that. But at the same time, you are the controller of your destiny. At least that's what I believe, you know? So, yeah, there's just a video just basically of me touching down of, if you rock with me and support me, I do the same to you. I support you anyways. If you, stand for a good cause, you don't have to be perfect. Nobody is perfect. You know what I'm saying? But we're trying to work on perfection each and every day and night just by being, a fair, a good person, at least. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, just learn sometimes, man. Sometimes I don't care. I don't want to hear about the discrimination or this and that because there's certain things in these algorithms too that we see all day. It's just back to back on the same things, relationships, breakups, this, that. That's why certain TV shows I don't get into and I don't watch a lot of that because then even some of the shows, see, that's a hope for a whole nother video. Reality shows, all you see people do is fighting and arguing and all that. You got to cut that stuff off. And what I mean, cut off again, like if you into that kind of stuff and you like to watch the scandals and all that different stuff or watch the news all day and worry about this and worry about that, hey man, who am I to judge you? Hopefully, you don't worry yourself. But if this video relates, could help anybody, and I'm just trying to give advice just as much as I take good advice, learn how to block certain things out, especially anything that's toxic, you know, just block it out, meaning shut it down. And nowadays, the best way to do that is to put your phone down, don't pay attention to the television, actually get out into what nature, you know, talk to Mother Earth, move around, just try to play, some type of sport, even if it's something that's, it don't have to necessarily be alone either. I mean, you could play basketball if that's what you do or whatever sports. But I would advise to try to get some alone time and not think about anything, even though we all gonna have thoughts because we have responsibilities. But just know when to not care and when to care. And for all the BS and me trying to live up to somebody else's expectations, I don't care. I'm only supporting and standing and fighting for the cause of the people that's um, that's treating others the way they want to be treated. is ones: like, comment, and subscribe, share. Turn on your post notification. Excuse me. Check out the lives, mini short feeds, the vids, etc. You know, depending on the feedback of, I guess, this video and how things go, you know, we'll see. So until next time, eyes on us, triple ones, the God that is.